Первый бой вечера в весовой категории до 70 килограмм. В красный угол октагона приглашается боец клуба «Чинук Минск» Vadim Vozniy.
Broadcast team of MMA legend Frank Shamrock and yours truly, Mauro Ranallo, bringing you coverage of the road to victory. Road to NFG4 from Minsk of Belarus. A dozen MMA battles coming your way from the capital city of Belarus, Minsk.
A dirty dozen, my brother.
And we are getting things started here in the lightweight division, undercard action. Vadim Vozniy. All safety precautions being taken in terms of...
Синий угол октагона. Приглашается боец клуба «Бантенг-Джи Минск» Александр Толкач.
So the first matchup will be contested at 155 pounds. Alexander Tolkach making his way to the cage. I expect to see a lot of wop, baba, loobop, wop, bam, boom, and expect to see these fighters pounding each other like Little Richard used to pound the piano keys. May he rest in power, a rock and roll legend. Gone at the, man, what a career he had.
Amen to that. And you know, he's tickling them ivories up in heaven, man. That guy was an artist.
If there is a rock and roll heaven, you know they have a hell of a band. Righteous Brothers.
В красном углу октагона чемпион и серебряный призер Республики Беларусь по К1. Победитель Кубка Европы по К1. Клуб «Чинук Минск». Первый профессиональный бой, 20 лет. Vadim Vozniy!
3 5-minute rounds, lightweight action, victory day in Minsk, Belarus. We observed a minute of silence.
Клуб «Бантенг-Джи Минск». Первый профессиональный бой, 28 лет. Александр Толкач!
So, we observed a minute of silence in memory of the fallen in the fight against fascism. May 9th, arguably the most important holiday in Russia, given the victory and sacrifice of what Russians call the Great Patriotic War. And we are getting set for a mixed martial arts battle. Thank you for joining us here on Clash TV and wherever else you may be watching. Action underway.
Oh, they're starting quick too, buddy. Swinging.
I don't even know who's who. This stuff should have been printed last time. I turned down this stuff.
Oh, we broke down. All right, here's our guys. Red and blue. Tolkach.
Who's red here?
Red. Blue. And their gloves.
Vozniy with the red tape around his wrist. Tolkach with the blue tape around his body. Kick lands for Vozniy. Coming up on the first minute of action.
Vozniy looks a little more poised in the stand-up area, doing less movement, but it seems to be more precise when he fires off those strikes.
I love Tolkach, though, just kind of putting out that lazy jab up there to momentarily distract Vozniy, closing the distance, looking for the takedown, but well defended by Vozniy. Jockeying for position along the cage, right knee to the midsection, and then Tolkach able to create separation, feints, doesn't commit to the punch.
Nice body shot there. And he's opening up opportunities with his head movement.
Also want to welcome everyone watching on Fubo Sports Network. You can check out the Clash TV Facebook pages for the upcoming fight card May 17th, same time, same place as a close quarters fighting continues here between Vozniy and Tolkach.
Looks like they've tasted each other's power and their stand-up. They're going to take a little break here, kind of breathe it out, and look for the ground game.
Under 3 minutes remaining in the opening frame. 1-2 combination fired off by Vozniy. Punches on the exit.
Vozny's starting to loosen up them hands now. He's got a little more head movement in there. He's dipping a little tiny bit, but he's definitely ripping the hands.
Oh, and he
lands
a lead right hand and uppercut on the inside by Vozniy, who's becoming busier with his offense, putting together combinations, goes downstairs, outside low calf kick. Tolkach up against the fence, maybe looking for a standing guillotine, but no space in which to operate.
No space, and his head's up a little too high for that. He needs to get that head down. He needs to bend that neck down if he's going to get that guillotine.
Final 2 minutes of the opening frame.
And starting the first fight of the night is a tough gig, Mauro, because you go out, you're putting on the first show of the night. There's a lot of tension into it. Those first 2 minutes, they're real windbreakers.
Well, referee wanted more go there, so he breaks them up, and now again they start swinging away. Not a lot of setup, and a lot of blind, actually, the way that they're throwing their punches, ducking their heads down, opening themselves up to counter uppercuts, so not a lot of refined technique, and again, still very much in the early stages of their MMA careers. It's the debut for Alexander Tolkach at the age of 28. And for Vozniy, he's making his first appearance as a professional fighter at the age of 20.
Big looping right hand. Starting to lack some steam, and he ate one back in return for that.
Under a minute left here in the first frame.
Good inside leg kick. That's something that'll pay dividends if he keeps that up. That inside-out leg kick right on the front side of the thigh.
Oh, good right hand by Tolkach, and Tolkach with a body lock. Underhooks looking for the inside trip takedown, delivers a knee. And Tolkach continuing to diversify his offense on the exit, the slashing elbow strike across the face.
Yeah, Vozny's looking like the steam's coming out of his ship there. He's starting to just kind of fade a little bit at the end of this round. Last 30 seconds are looking tough for him. They both delivered some powerful shots, though.
And both throwing a lot of punches, expending a lot of energy, and not necessarily reaping the dividends. Again, the first foray inside the cage as professionals here at Road to NFG4 in Minsk, Belarus. Oh, what is this, Pride Fighting Championships?
They gave him
a yellow card?
I like it.
Does that come with 10% deduction to the purse? What's happening here?
Hopefully we'll see some of the same refereeing as last time, which was, he spit his mouthpiece out. He got tagged for that.
Action. Let's hope we don't see a red card. Oh, red. Vozniy with the body kick, and that's the end of the first round. And again, we are coming to you from the Road to Victory tournament, Clash TV, and those of you watching on Fubo Sports Network also want to bring you up to speed on the fact that Clash TV is bringing the action to your phone. You can watch the action, clap for the winners, chat with friends, and have fun with giveaways and quizzes. And you can be a part of the action. We want to see you interact, clap when you see a sensational strike or an amazing submission or good defense, whatever you want. Both sports and technology connect people, and we definitely need some sort of connection today, as long as it's safe and social distancing. So we are just getting started. Our first
lightweight.
Oh no, I thought there were 12 fights. There's only 10.
No. I thought it came out here.
All right. Anyway, this is the kind of stuff we like to do on a Saturday morning, especially I believe throughout my 34-year career, the less preparation, the better. Bullshit. Round 2, Vozniy and Tolkach. Tolkach in the blue tape, Vozniy in the red. Inside low kick connects for Tolkach, but Vozniy trying to put together a combination upstairs, lands a left hook behind the guard, but both missing again. Both of them winding up, not utilizing the jab, Frank, not setting things up and expending a lot of energy.
Well, they are using that kick. Vozny's using that kick to set things up, but he's leading with that big left hook and that overhand right. And, that's what young guys do. You swing for the fences, you throw a little bit of dice out there, and you just hope for the best.
High head kick glances off the blocking arm of Tolkach.
Толкач has a nice straight right, and when he steps in, he lands it.
That jab by Vozniy seemed to momentarily bother Tolkach. Tolkach utilizing some lateral footwork, needs to circle away from the cage, but walks right into that head kick by Vozniy.
Yeah, Vozniy looks a little more precise. Like I was saying earlier, he's got a little bit less head movement, but when he throws, he's a little crisper on the pop. Толкач is starting to step back a little bit now. There you go. He's starting to bounce up again, get that energy in his feet. A lot of times when you see a fighter sort of start bouncing a little bit, it means they're building momentum. But oh, he ate a big, big left hook right hand right there. Now Tolkach marching forward. I like to see this in the fighters when he starts marching forward.
Oh, wow, but Vozniy putting together a crisp combination in that overhand right a la Fyodor Emelianenko, and similar to, of course, a punch that Daniel Cormier ended to put himself on the map against Antonio Bigfoot Silva in the Strikeforce Heavyweight Grand Prix, spinning back fist that was blocked by Vozniy.
And no groundwork so far in this fight. This has been a slug match, stand up. I don't know if they're both trying to prove something here.
Well, they're definitely maintaining and increasing the pace.
Yeah.
Inside low kick lands. Oh, switch kick there by Vozniy. Vozniy trying to use a more creative offense, but good defense there by Tolkach as he was able to pull back and avoid the kick.
Yeah, when Vozniy gets pushed back, he just starts swinging for the fences, basically going toe-to-toe. Very dangerous move, but you can, get the counter shot in there.
Coming up on the final 2 minutes of the second round, and again, that catapult-like right hand by Vozniy, but he dips to the left and has to be careful. If Tolkach counters that, lands a right uppercut, it could be lights out.
Yeah, especially when you're in the middle of a swing or when you're, just winding up for a punch and you get hit with another punch. Those are the ones that really rock your belt.
It's the punches in between, right? When you're throwing a shot, it's the ones you don't see, they say.
Always. Plus, you're focused, you've exerted yourself and you're kind of focused in another area and it just comes out of left field.
And Tolkach, gets clipped with a left hook by Vozniy. Vozniy lands a right hand, and Tolkach showing his guts and a bit of a chin as well, taking that shot. Under 90 seconds left, and now it's Tolkach unloading against the fence now, delivers a knee, but Vozniy looking to utilize his height and reach advantage.
Yeah, and I feel like Tolkach is doing good when he's on the inside like that. When he gets inside, starts working the knee, starts working the
good counter right hand by Tolkach that scored. Check that kick from Vozniy. Final minute of the second stanza. You're watching lightweights Vadim Vozniy, Alexander Tolkach in their respective professional mixed martial arts debut.
And they're both doing a great job on the stand-up here. When you talk about the full game of mixed martial arts, you've got to be able to go to the ground. You've got to be able to fight on the inside. And really the next level of mixed martial arts as you progress in it is mixing the striking with grappling, punches, shooting between punches, adding sweeps and leg kicks between punches. You got to train in the full game, because when you meet a wrestler who can take you down, then you got problems.
Well, these two definitely very much wanting to make a good first impression, and Tolkach looking to make an impression with that right hand, the clinch, the knee, another knee from Tolkach, and Vozniy seems to be fading down the stretch here, taking some knees and eats that right hand, and Tolkach putting it on Vozniy in round 2.
Well, I was talking earlier about how Vozniy likes to, when the heat gets on, he stands there and he bangs and he sort of lets him go. But the problem is you often get squared up and you often get hit with counter shots like he did right there. That was a right hand right on the button.
Well, no surprise that this fight has been in the stand-up realm, as that's where Vozniy, I'm sure, would love to have it. A K1 veteran in Belarus, and also a K1 European Cup winner. Meanwhile, for Tolkach, he was a champion at the international Wushu Sanda tournaments.
I love Wushu. That's what, well, no, I thought it was Kung Lee. Kung Lee did. He did Sanshou.
Sanshou, yeah.
Yeah. Wushu's more the Kung Fu style, right?
Chinese.
Yeah. That's a pretty art.
Chinese Kung Fu Wushu, but this is MMA. Third and final round of this opening bout on the undercard of Road to NFG 4. Vadim Vozniy in the red tape, Alexander Tolkach in the blue tape, and after 2 rounds, it's been a hotly contested fight, but I'm giving the edge to Tolkach. Oh, oblique kick there by Vozniy. Dangerous kick. Counter right hand there by Vozniy lands on Tolkach, and Vozniy along the fence needs to circle away. Never a good thing when you have your back against the wall, literally and figuratively.
Yeah, Vozniy's just putting too much power in these punches. He's got to, pop that jab, or that front kick was working good for him earlier. But now that he's starting to fade in power, he's starting to fade in position.
Oh, wow. Nice combination there by Vozniy. Right hand to the body, left hand upstairs. Inside low kick, trying to gauge the distance, more of a range finder. And you see almost committing to that right hand. On the back foot, though, against the fence, and Tolkach lands the lead right. Another lead right hand for Tolkach. So Tolkach definitely getting the better in the offensive exchanges, dictating the pace and stable.
Right hand there.
Vozniy in a couple of knees as well.
Tolkach's doing great damage when he gets on the inside as well. He's landing those big shots, and then he's banging the body on the inside and getting back out.
And Tolkach defending well, maybe more of a Vozniy not able to ascertain the proper range, throwing and missing a lot of these strikes, and again misses. And open mouth now, and Vozniy beginning to breathe a little more laboriously, even trying to take a momentary respite.
Yeah, I can't tell if he's trying to dip the head or bend over to take a breath.
Body kick caught by Tolkach. And thus far, Tolkach forcing Vozniy to definitely pay a toll for his various soirees, trying to close the gap, but always eating punches from Alexander Tolkach, the 28-year-old, making his MMA debut against the 20-year-old Vadim Vozniy, who is also a mixed martial arts debutante as a professional.
And all those punches that are missing, Mauro, it takes a ton of energy to pull that punch back. Not only to let it go, but to miss and to pull it back and get yourself in a good defensive position or even offensive position. So he's just expending a lot of energy here as we get down into these third round.
Midpoint of the final round, a knee by Tolkach stuns Vozniy. Another knee, jockeying for position. Along the fence, Vozniy backs away. Vozniy, again, looking for a kick that lands but doesn't, now trying to take Tolkach down. Instead, Tolkach ends up in full mount.
Wow. Not a place you want to be in the last 2 minutes of a fight, last 3 minutes of a fight.
And Tolkach looking to deliver some ground and pound, and yet Vozniy proving to be flexible on the mat. Vozniy maybe going for a leg lock.
He's in position if he can scoot himself out, but that weight on his chest is going to keep him trapped there. The knees under the arms going to keep him trapped there.
And now it's Tolkach looking for a submission, perhaps. No, a minute and a half left in this fight. Ground and pound, but Vozniy doing a pretty good job of not allowing Tolkach to maximize this full mount position.
He really is, and he was.
Oh wow! Right to the side of the bulldog choke.
He's got him in, basic head and arm position here. It's tough to control somebody unless you got your back on the mat. So they stand up again.
Tie clinched knee on the exit. Final 60 seconds of the fight.
Vozniy still swinging though, bleeding from the nose. He just got mounted.
He's been marked up. It's been a tough night at the office for Vadim Vozniy. You can call it it's all about learning experience. Although Vozniy lands a right hand, but Tolkach controlling the fight, controlling the pace, and has Vozniy up against the fence.
When you talk about judging, being mounted on somebody's chest, which just was a few minutes ago, that's a definitive statement in the third round.
Tolkach goes in with the 1-2. Vozniy still trying to come forward. Outside low kick. Lead right hand has been there all night for Alexander Tolkach. Vozniy trying to finish with a flurry. Judges will be required in our opening contest. Who made the better first impression as a professional mixed martial artist? 28-year-old Alexander Tolkach or the 20-year-old Vadim Vozniy? This Battle of Belarus, the capital city, playing host to Road to NFG 4. And again, we hope you are a part of it on Clash TV and those watching on Fubo Sports Network. As we await the official decision again, a picture usually tells 1,000 words, not always necessary in MMA.
Единогласным решением судей победу одержал боец синего угла октагона Александр Толкач.
Tolkach definitely earned that one.
Wins his first fight as a professional. And at 28, much like the aforementioned Daniel Cormier, Cormier didn't start training MMA until he was 29. 2 years in, he was weighing the Strikeforce Heavyweight Grand Prix. Not saying Tolkach is the next Daniel Cormier, but at 28, he's got to be on that fast track.
He is, and he did it with deceptive striking and good movement, both left and right. You saw him changing levels.
Well, Vozniy landed a nice.
He stepped into the game. He stepped into a fist fight. The odds are you're going to get hit with the fist. But he was first on a lot of these, especially with the right hand, especially with just his general positioning. He did work. See him step back there, fade, miss the punch, and then step back in with that right hand. The right hand was money.